What's your name?
Mikey Rampage,
All right. Where you from?
North Philly, man, by way of West Philly,
Okay.
a little bit of both.
All right. Uh, what's your talent?
My talent is, you can call it rap, but it's truth telling, putting stories together. My life, stories I know and I seen, I was a part of.
Okay.
Truth telling, that's my talent.
Or how'd you get your name?
My name, something I pieced together because I felt like I had to express how I felt. Like I'm on a rampage. It's my aggression towards the game, like rap. Like I'm on a rampage. Like I'm trying to blaze a trail. Like I'm savage. You know what I'm saying? That's where the intensity, the passion to come from in my music, man. Rampage.
What does your art consist of?
My art consists of life, you know, trials and tribulations, ups, downs, mostly downs, probably if you listen. Relationship struggles, family issues, all kind of shit, man. Being a young father, friendship going wrong, you know, all the shit that make a rapper, good or bad. Just life, man, life. My gift consists of life.
Okay. For the public audience that may have never seen you, how would you describe your music?
My music is truthful, uncut, real,
Right.
untainted. I don't believe I sound like nobody. If you want to compare me to somebody, as long as they hot, that's cool. But that's it. Just truthful. Just somebody that's real, like that you need to listen to.
All right.
That's my biased opinion, though.
All right. Thinking back, and this is probably gonna be a tough one. Thinking back on your first experience with music, what what was it like for you to hear like your favorite artist for the first time?
Oh man, that's a good question. You know what I'm saying? Like I always listen to like Nas, Jada Kiss, The Lox, Hove, DMX, Method Man. You know, it felt like listening to Nas, man, and Hove and Kiss. I always tried to identify these situations with mine. So hearing them spit, it always inspired me, especially if it was a rap about stuff that I was going through. Made me feel like the things that I wanted and my expression, the way I wanted to express myself was obtainable. Like I could reach it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The main thing I think you should try to do as an artist is touch people, relate to people. So just to feel like they could reach out to me and I could relate to the things that they were saying, like that shit made me feel something, man. It clicked. So immediately I was drawn to music, man. So I guess it's thanks to Nas and Hove and Kiss and all them niggas I grew up listening to, man.
What song you remember most as a youth?
Oh, that's easy, man. Nas, If I Ruled the World. The way it dropped, Lauren Hill, ooh, man, that's my favorite song of all time. If I Ruled the World. Damn, you know?
Was
Money, Power, Respect, Jay-Z, Can I Live? Stuff like that, man. Those are the songs I remember.
what made you realize you wanted to pursue a career in music?
Just when I realized how easy words came to me when I put a pen to a pad, just how easy it was to make my stories felt and how people take to me and want to hear more and how much I love it. Like of course, every young boy want to be a rapper or athlete. I mean, rap was my thing, so it just felt right, man. Like you can't really explain how easy it is to do something until you go and do it and see that, damn, this is me. You know what I'm saying? This is what I want to be. Like you in this camera or singing or anything, man. Like it's just what I want to do, man. It ain't just about the money for me. Like I love this shit. Like it ain't. It's in my heart to do this, man. So I think I felt like that since I was 10. So something got to give.
Right. As far as your performances are concerned, what can people expect to see? They buy Mikey Rampage ticket, they come out to support the show. What can they expect to see? What you gonna give them?
My all, man. They can expect to see me tearing it down. Like I feel like they gonna feeling. They gonna leave feeling me. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? They gonna understand me more, get a clearer perspective of my outtake on life. I want them to lay my bars. I want them to nod their head in agreement. Like, damn, I understand that situation, and that's what they can expect to feel me more than any other artist.
If you had to describe your music in 3 or 4 words, what would they be?
Real rap, the realest rap, the realest rap, or some hot shit, something like that, man. Like the realest rap I heard, that's 4 or 5, but man, just
Man.
let them know, man. Don't nobody sound like boy Mikey Rampage. Get with him.
All right. Now you got a lot of rappers, you know, but what do you think distinguishes an artist from a rapper? I mean, obviously you consider yourself an artist because you do something different than a rapper. So what do you think you do differently than just a regular rapper?
The easiest answer would be to say that I'm hot, or that what I think I do different is my ability to relate books with streets and pull those two together, man. Like I put some brains into it, but also that raunchiness, that edge that the streets hold. Like it ain't too many niggas that you can be one or the other. You know what I mean? You could be a street rapper, you could be an educated rapper, or I think I can do both of those, but I make them relatable for any generation. Kids, women, men, grown people, old people, it don't matter. Like my ability to relate to everybody is my gift.
How much creative control do you have over your music as you're making your album and all that? You got, you know, you have a lot of people you know that's pulling you in different ways, or you got 100% control over your music.
I would say 100%, but that'd be a lie. Like everybody influenced by something. So as much as I want to go in there and pour my soul out and tell you how hungry I am and how much that I need this shit for my family, or you know what I'm saying, you can't talk about that all the time. So I would say it's like 75-25. 75% of the shit you want to do, and 25% of the fans and the people in your corner that tell you need to make this or we want to hear this. So it ain't 100%, man. Nobody got 100%. You got to do what people want you to do at one point or the next, so later on you can be able to do what you want to do. And that's real shit.
Right? Good answer. What would you say is the biggest challenge for you doing your music and just trying to get your situation right? What's the biggest challenge?
The patience, man. It's time consuming. The money, like it's nobody in your corner, just doing it on your own. All those things. It's like you got to be patient, man, and you got to stay working. If you got a 9 to 5, you leave work and you go to work. That's my motto. It's a non-stop grind until you reach the goal that you set for yourself.
Right.
That's the hardest part, just having the patience. Because honestly, you don't know if success is coming. It's a distant goal that you gotta hope come overnight. Truthfully, it's a million in one shot. This is a populated field that I've chosen. So, you know what I'm saying, failure ain't an option. I don't have a plan B.
I hear you say success. What's your definition of your success as it relates to Mikey Rampage?
I mean, of course, I want to go platinum one day, but no, success for me is just to have at least everybody in my hood knowing who I am, just knowing that this boy came from where I'm from, and he's spitting that shit. Like he telling my stories, he telling our stories, he telling his stories. Like he put it together perfectly. Just my definition of success is to have everybody that's from where I'm from knowing that I gave my all and I made it somewhere, and that's just having a nice label behind me or building my own and doing something positive with my music.
If you could perform with anyone in the world, dead or alive, who would it be?
Perform for anyone dead or alive,
Anyone.
I think I would wanna. I think I would wanna perform for Russell Simmons, man, or Diddy. Russell, I say Russell Simmons because he was around when rap was probably purest. So for him to want to work with you, you would have to you would have to be a special talent. And I say Diddy because that nigga could find talent, man. So if he choose you, then he sees something in you. So probably those two.
Starting off as a artist and then looking where you are now, how have you grown?
Um, the most growth I think I've shown is not letting too many people manipulate my direction, as in my writing. Like I think I matured as I don't have to be so. I don't have to dumb down as much as I thought I did. There are people that understand me, and not to sound like an intellectual or Einstein or nobody, but some motherfuckers, your bars go right over their head, and you just hope they get it. But no, it's ways to put stuff for everybody to understand, and it's not necessarily dumbing down. And I think my growth consists of me knowing how to formulate my rhymes and how to reach people and how to not let these sucker ass frauds taint your music.
Right.
And just my goals and trying to get to them myself and not wait for everybody.
So finally, last question is pretty much, people interested in finding you or hooking up, Facebook, Twitter. What's your Facebook name?
Mikey Rampage on Facebook. MikeyRampage.com coming soon. And at Mikey Rampage 1 on Twitter. Hit me up on there, whatever you need. We working, man. We working.
And what's the projects you got coming up now? You in the studio? You working on something?
I got a mixtape coming soon. The title will be released at a later date.
Right.
We pushing for December, middle of December for the release. Working with my man Benny, my man Ray Cash. We trying to get this thing moving. We working, man. So far, just a mixtape coming. And if this management thing go properly, then you're gonna see me performing at a lot of places around Philly. So be on the lookout, man. I'm working.